Good morning again, YouTube. Today we're doing another playthrough with commentary. One of my viewers requested GHelot Cantina, or GHelot here. This is kind of her bog standard comp. GHelot dies, or GHelot dies, normal GHelot, and Aegis. The reason why you run normal GHelot is because GHelot's bloodthirsty flail is treated as a strike. And normal GHelot's Exalt buffs in this turn. Strike final damage is plus 100%. All strikes. And since Bloodthirsty is counted as a strike, plus 100% final damage for GHelot Cantina strikes. This is kind of almost necessary. You don't necessarily need this GHelot, but you need a damage buffer because with the health of a lot of these enemies nowadays, you can't just run GHelot thighs and two nobodies. You need some support to buff GHelot's damage. It could be, or GHelot's damage. It could be regular GHelot. It could be Horla, who also increases final damage and has great access to vulnerable. Clem is pretty good here. Clem adds a unique multiplier. And so she increases your damage as well. Other damage buffers, maybe somebody to get you more strength. The downside to Pikmin is he plays a lot of his own cards, and so you don't have the Arithmetica Harmony to do GHelot's damage stuff. And so we're going to go ahead and start this stage. GHelot is pretty simple with how she plays. She does the same thing every fight over and over. You use Crimson Shackle at the start 3 times. And then you just try to live. I might have to restart this whole encounter because I didn't get Thighs as vulnerable. And I might die to... might die to the enemies if I don't get, not vulnerable, but the weakness card. Might die if I didn't get this turn 1. I'm probably dead here still. Yeah. The enemies kind of do a lot of damage nowadays. Let me grab Thighs here. I don't think I can live. I don't think I can live, and I don't think I can GHelot Exalt. We'll try to push this and see if I can GHelot Exalt here. I think if I do this. I'm in a good spot. Oh, I should have turned the 0 cost here into something because it'll have been reduced. But I'll just save it for the next time I Exalt. This gives you a bit more crit rate and crit damage. I'm going to use that first. This gives you strength, especially if you're below half. And double the, or not double. Oh, it does double, yeah. Doubles the strength. And now we'll try to kill these guys who are dealing a ton of damage to us. Cool. And now we just need to stall for a couple of turns while both Thighs and GHelot's Exalts charge up. This refunds you back the Arithmetica cost if the enemy is vulnerable. It's a great Key Flare generation card. I could stun him here, which I might do. I don't need to do this, so I don't know why I'm doing it. I might stun him next turn. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to grab this. I'll stun him when I need to stun him, else I'm going to die, which is now. I might not actually need to thighs exalt if I can get GHelot rouse ready. I'm not going to use that because I want to save my key flare for the next fight. I think I can do this, GHelot exalt, and I should be able to kill him. Dun, dun. I want to charge up my bars a little bit, so I'm going to do this. Charge. I'm hoping this first one doesn't kill, and then I can heal. Too bad it did kill. I should have worked on charging Aegis's bars as well. Luckily this boss doesn't do anything turn 1, so I don't really have to worry about it, but turn 2 he does. I'm going to get a bunch of key flare, so I'm going to try to use, and I have 6 arithmetica. I'm going to use my posse before I use decomposition. So I'm going to dupe this. Then I'm going to use this. I don't think I needed a heal, but I guess there's no particular reason to not heal. I want to get GHelot's rouse first, just because it stacks, it has an effect, and it stacks per turn. Plus it gives all your cards retain, which is pretty nice, I guess. I'm also going to transform this into anything, just so it doesn't stay in my hand. I just want to get rid of it out of my hand. It could have been anything that I chose to transform it. It's taking up space. I want to live this, so we're going to weakness here. I'm going to stall for just one more turn before I attempt to kill him. Get rid of this sticky wax. I don't need 3 embryos, I just need 2. So we're going to feed some to Aegis here, actually. This turn will be my, or turn 3 here will be my damage turn. Get rid of another sticky wax. We are going to get Thighs, Rouse, buff GHelot. So we're doing this order, that way Thighs maximizes her Aliamish generation. We're going to get some more Bloodthirsties. Oh, you gotta be real careful with hand limit size, because Aegis grabs her small wish before Thighs dupes your cards. So if you don't have enough hand limit, you might only get 1 dupe. So you really gotta make sure you have 2 available card slots and an embryo when you Thighs exalt. Else you might not get as many Bloodthirsties as you want, and Bloodthirsties are way more valuable than a Small Wish. Small Wish is valuable here because I don't have Vulnerable, so we are going to use it. And you want to make sure GHelot uses the Scion of Purity, because this allows her Devour, draw 1, GHelot this part, cost of her cards in hand by 1. That makes it cost of her hands in hand by 2. So the Devour makes this, all these 2 costs are going to be 0 cost. And I want to get this guy as low as possible. I don't necessarily know if I want to finish here, though. If I do want to finish, I want to use this defense, so to charge her a little bit more. Like right here, I'm in a good spot. If I don't finish, I can fight the 2 spawns that he spawns, but I don't know if I want to do that. I'll just charge my bar a little bit more. We'll heal a little bit more. I think I'm in a good spot for the next fight. I think Alienus is pretty good. This one's not bad either. Getting more health at the end of the turn, especially if you're stalling. You know, if you make a round last 3-4 turns, then this heals quite a lot. The other one was giving strength. Strength is also very good for GHelot. I think she has like a 5x multiplier on her bloodthirsties or something. Let's double check. Yep, 5x strength bonus. So strength works overtime for GHelot. I think we're gonna have to do something similar to that first fight. In turn 2, we are going to do our big damage. Get rid of this out of our hand. Make sure we heal so we don't have to take. We don't have death resistance to take, so we can't really take death resistance. We have Aegis Exalt here, so we can stall one more turn. We're losing 80 strength, so I think we want to stall one more turn, which we'll go ahead and do. We'll grab this, and next turn will be our burst turn. Let's go ahead and use this. We will charge Aegis back up for the next fight. This one doesn't really matter. I do want to Lone Seed copy this. I'll have the Arithmetica to play it because it'll be 2 costs. It won't be free, but it'll still be close to free. And I just want to kill the front 3 units. I don't necessarily need to full kill everybody. He can live. We shall see. It got -1. Luckily, I have Blade of the Titan. Blade of the Titan just happened to pick this one as well to -1. So that is pretty convenient. I can finish here. I'm in an okay spot, Alienus wise. So let's prep for the next round before we do finish. We're going to do this, get just a little bit more friendliness. We'll defense. I could actually defense. I'll play one more card, and then I'll use this defense. And then we shall finish. I'm going to heal, just so I don't overflow on Furnace. I could not finish here, and he'll die to this. I'll take a little bit of damage, but I'll get a bit more Alienus and Keyflare and stuff. So I think that might have just been the ticket. I'm okay health-wise, even though it looks like I only have half. This doesn't really help me, though. So we'll just start deleting some of Helot's cards. Let's go ahead and continue on. We can stun here if we need to. We don't particularly need to. We can take this one a little bit slower. These enemies also have a bit more health than the last couple of mobbings. I mean, I think this has more health than the Elite, because the Elite had 200,000 health, and this is already 200 between these two plus another 56. I mean, the Elite, you know, splits in half, but this is still more health than that. Do I have any sticky waxes? I don't have any sticky waxes, so I'm pretty good on that front. Copy this Bloodthirsty. Since I did GHelot as my I roused her first. I can transform this, and the transform card is going to get retained. I think I want to transform it into this. I don't want Crimson Shackles particularly because I should have transformed this. I don't want Crimson Shackles because I don't think I plan on using it. I just don't plan on using it. Do we need to stun here, or can we just like finish? I think we're just going to try to finish here. I have too many cards in my hand. You can check to see if a Small Wish is in your discard pile or in your draw pile. If in your draw pile, it won't take it because it only takes from the discard pile and puts it in your hand. So I only need to make hand space for one. So we'll use this. Then we can dupe the Bloodthirsties. Then we can play Thigh's card here. Then we can GHelot Exalt. You don't need Over Exalt in this scenario. I just happen to have it. We'll get some more strength. Strength. Strike will give us crit rate. I think I'm at 100%, including April Tribute. So I don't have to do this. It gives you a little bit more crit damage. It depends on what I think Arithmetical Harmony is going to look like. So I will do it. I'm just a little worried about Arithmetical Harmony. And I would like to kill these first two guys. Cool. Now we can defense here. Do one more Crimson Shackle. And we still have our stun available if we need it. If he's going to deal like a bunch of damage here. He's not dealing a bunch of damage. I am poisoned, so the poison is going to be dealing a little bit of damage. Get rid of that sticky wax. But looks like I am good. I can use that, but I am not going to. It can sometimes be hard to gauge exactly how much damage these Bloodthirsties are going to do. I just want to see if it's accurate on how much it's going to do here. If it's going to do 3,000. It does 7,000. Okay. So let's go back. Can I kill him without having to exalt? That is what I want to do. Let's try doing this. No. The other one didn't crit. I know it didn't crit, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Aegis Exalt, or not Aegis, Thigh's Exalting here won't be that useful. I'm going to heal just in case the Exalt kills. I'm a little worried that the Exalt might kill here. Luckily it didn't. Now I can charge up GHelot. I want to heal. I was like, do I use this? No. I want to heal, so I want to end with this. Strength is great. Damage amp is also decent. GHelot kind of scales with almost any relic you can give her. But strength, damage amp, those are your biggies. So now the question is, do I want to... I could get this for a little bit of healing. I might get this for a little bit of healing. Oh, this is great because you deal a lot of damage with those Crimson Shackles. The question now is, do I want to even fight this battle, or do I want to go straight to the boss? I think I'm in a pretty strong spot here, so I am going to go straight to the boss. Just skip that final battle. I do want to stall for one turn. Can I live if I do this? Actually, I don't think I needed to. I don't think I needed to heal. Yeah, 603, I got 611. Did not need to heal. I really didn't need to heal because I got more from my roused. We'll do that for the strength gain. Alright, sequencing here is really going to matter. Actually, I could wait one more turn. He's going to gain so much strength, but I will wait one more turn. Let's get some more bloodthirsties going. Transform this, get it out of your stupid hand. E3 GHelot, a fun little fact, gets rid of all of an enemy's shield. So at E3, this 170k is just gone. GHelot does boom 170k by getting rid of all of his shields. We are going to want to thighs Keyflare Rouse here. We need hand space, and we also want vulnerable. We'll get vulnerable when we Aegis Exalt, but we need the hand space right now. I don't think I want to Aegis Exalt stun, so let's feed this to GHelot. We will thighs Exalt. We have the room just in case. I didn't check, but we had hand space, even if a small wish was in my discard pile. Now we are going to Aegis Exalt. This is going to put vulnerable, and at Aegis over Exalt, you get 25% final damage boost this turn. Now we can thighs Rouse. We're going to use this because if we thighs Rouse, we won't have the Arithmetica to use that. And it's just getting us a little bit more Keyflare. We will GHelot Exalt, and then we can GHelot Exalt. The downside if I GHelot Exalt now is I don't think I'll have enough Alienist to GHelot Exalt for the next phase. But we really need to kill here. So we go Hatred, Hatred. I'm pretty sure I'm at 100% crit rate, so I don't need to use this strike. I'm going to put a little bit more bleed on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can use one more Alienist. You really got to count your alien miss here, because playing all these destroys your Arithmetica harmony. Charge up GHelot a little bit. And then we're going to kind of basically do the same thing. We're going to get some bloodthirsties and recharge. Recharge all my exalts. I actually might be able to get GHelot. Oh, those Crimson Shackles that I played also were triggering this, gaining me more strength and whatnot. I haven't stunned yet, so I can always do that if I need to. I do want to weakness him here. It's sad he doesn't currently have vulnerable. I still might play that just for the key flare. We'll play this, get him or her a little bit higher. We'll play this just for the key flare. We have no way of putting vulnerable on, but that's okay. We'll probably stun this turn here. That way the bleed can kill. So we're going to heal. Check to make sure we don't have a small wish in our discard pile. It's in our draw pile. So we need just one hand space. Play this so we get the one hand space. We are going to want to stun. And we want to put vulnerable on as well. So we're going to copy. We are going to stun and vulnerable. We're going to dupe just so we get a little bit. If I have the Arithmetica, I'll be able to play that dupe. We're going to GHelot Exalt here. GHelot Exalt. I don't think I have the crit rate now, so we're going to strike just so we get just a little bit extra crit rate. Strength, strength, and then just play Bloodthirsties. Damn. Oh, that was close. I'm hoping that I can heal enough here. I don't heal enough. So I don't play those because I need to live. Alright. We're still in a good spot here. I'm sure there was a way that I could have finished off that last boss. But I'm in a good spot. I can still finish him off. Put vulnerable. Next turn, we're just going to kill. I don't need this many embryos in my hand. But that 75% fortitude when the shield breaks is just so annoying. GHelot also, she loves to see this. 324,000 shield. Who cares to GHelot? Small Wish is in my discard pile. I need to make hand space for 2. So 1, 2. Thighs Exalt. Bloodthirsty. I do want to make some more space because I want to copy this. GHelot Exalt. Looks like that killed. I can tell it killed because my my cards turned gray. And when they turn gray, when you're doing an animation, you can just tell that whatever you just did killed them. But yeah, that is GHelot. That's kind of the circular playstyle that she wants to do. GHelot is just there for exalting when on your big burst turns. She's not too difficult. She kind of just does the same thing over and over. And relics, you do want to find strength, damage amp, base damage. Her Bloodthirsty has pretty decent base damage, but really you want strength. If you get a ton of strength, then her Bloodthirsties just go crazy because that 5x scaling with the strength bonus. But that was GHelot. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy and have a great day. Peace.